So today, for film reviewing, I saw, yeah, that's Olympics. For film reviewing work, I came to an area which I have been avoiding for the last few months because, here's my token face mask, because it's too painful to come to this area. So thousands of people would have used these escalators if it were not for the you know what. So it's a disappointment summer for many Japanese people, including me. So I came to the new national stadium. Yeah, it's still all boarded up. If it were not for the you know what, we would have been welcoming athletes and spectators and officials from all over the world to this new stadium. But you know what, that disrupted everything. So I have been avoiding this area for the last few months because it's too painful to come to this area. But look at how beautiful the stadium is. It's actually very beautiful. All these trees and wow, it's beautiful. So the new national stadium is still boarded up as if it's hurricane. I don't think it's hurricane, but the Olympics has been postponed for a year, so I think it's just waiting. So if you come to this area, when you come to this area, you do feel that, there's another memorial board actually. Wow. I think they have the memorial boards for the previous Tokyo Olympics in 1964. So this is a legacy. But what would the new legacy be for this Olympics, which has been postponed? Nobody is sure anymore. One thing that is really striking about this new national stadium is that there are so many trees. I think it was the great idea of architect Kuma Kengo. Yeah, Kengo Kuma. Yeah, he's a really great friend of mine. It's hard to pronounce his name in English. Kuma Kengo. Yeah, Kengo Kuma. Yeah. There are so many trees there. So we are all in a waiting mode, and the athletes in particular. But the National Theatre is ready. The Japanese are really punctual about these things, so they are finished. We have finished the construction in time. But the Olympics is not so punctual. There's a famous ramen restaurant over there. So if it had not been for, I think the ramen restaurant would have been booming with tourists from all over the world and, with probably athletes too. But now, the stadium is all boarded up and you don't know when to, wow, look at that. Look at that beautiful arrangement of trees and it's beautiful. And there is a very famous publishing house there, which have kindly actually published some of my books. Yeah, so everything is still boarded up. Yeah, everything is very much under construction. It's not because the Japanese are lazy. It's because the Olympics has been postponed by 1 year. Nobody can help it. You know what? You know, it's all the fault of you know what. You know, terrible business. You know what? So I could take just a tiny glance of the infield, which was really marvelous. It was such an inspirational moment to see the inside of the stadium, you know. And many athletes would have been there had it not for the you know what, you know, this terrible thing that is rubbish doing havoc in, around the world. And I actually see the Olympics emblem there. Wow. So this is a new national stadium and the Olympic emblem is over there. So it's on the other side of the road, and you know, the Olympics emblem is here, and yeah, it's there. And I think there's another symbolic something. I think this is from the Nagano Olympics torch tower. This is where they put a torch. And yeah, this is the Olympics emblem. And yeah, this is the Olympics emblem. And let's see who this is. Oh, this is the founder of the modern Olympics, Pierre de Coubertin. And this is actually the Japan Olympic Museum. Which would have been booming with tourists and visitors, had it not for the you know what. It's terrible business, you know what. That's a disease. So when you come to these places, you do feel that the Olympics would be able to go forward somehow, even if it is postponed again until, I don't know, 2024, you know, move away Paris Olympics. Yeah. So that's the end of my tour this time of the Olympics area. You know, many people criticize the Olympics for being too pompous and, you know, out of time and, you know, maybe not really appropriate to do at this time when the pandemic is raging in the world. But I do feel that there's something magical about the Olympics, and not only for the athletes but also for us. And I do hope that the Olympics can go forward somehow in a few years, maybe. Probably not even next year, but you know, then we can postpone it until 2022, 23, 24. I'm counting, and you know, I don't feel personally. I don't feel like it is a good idea to, you know, abandon it so easily.